Yeah, I know. I can't reach. I don't know. The X, right?
Yes,
Got it.
got it.
Now, what do you want me to share screen or?
No. Just wait for people to come on.
So everything's okay then, right? So all you're gonna
Yeah.
do is move this over for your convenience.
I'll just slide over it, so I'll keep my stuff
Whichever.
here. I'll keep the iPad here in case I have to go online for anything. And then I'm all set. Thank you.
Fix the pillow and push it in the right spot. I'm gonna put my glasses on top of the fridge.
Okay. Oh,
I just heard it's gonna be.
it's not quite 3:30.
You know, well, it said it was okay.
Yep. Okay.
It says it's gonna deliver. I know that. That's what it would be. I was telling Donna the bunny rabbit. And that's your article. I still have like 48 messages on here.
Yankees sent LaCastro down the minors. DJ LeMahieu's back in the lineup. Okay, honey.
I'll get up about 5. Is that okay?
Yeah, I may come join you if, we're done early.
5:15, when you put the bells, and I'll make dinner, because I need to do name tags, but I didn't do that.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Karen. How are you?
Good, good.
Okay. You're the only one on so far besides myself, so
Oh.
I'll give it a couple minutes and see if anybody else joins us.
Okay, well, what I want to talk to you about, Bill, is I got stuff on my phone, I think it was.
Yeah,
but nothing that I was supposed to send them. So not sure what I'm supposed to be doing, to be honest with you.
oh, no, easy. I'll tell you. I sent you those links because they're lists of radio stations that are in the area. In fact, they're radio stations that are probably all over the state, but I would work with you on them. And I talked to Father Paul about them, and he said we should just stick to the local immediate.
Yeah, I would
area
think
radio
local is better too. That's
Yeah.
just my opinion.
Yeah, and actually, so I was doing some more digging. Hi, Debbie. How are you?
Hi, Debbie.
She's muted. Debbie, unmute yourself. Can't hear you. I got this list of the best 10 radio stations in Ocean County. So the thing is, the list that I sent you, Karen, the radio stations I've got here are probably on that list.
Okay. Did
and
you
these are all
texted or
local.
emailed it, Bill?
Well, I sent you those links and I texted them to you.
Okay, yeah.
So basically, what we gotta do is, I'll work with you on this. We can call them and tell them who we are and see
Okay.
if they've got an email address so we could forward our public service announcements. And if they can do that, either that or we have to go on their website and post it through their website. But what I try to do first myself is I always call them and touch base with them and establish a relationship.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Find a contact person, stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I would give them a call and tell them who you are and what we're doing. And I could forward you the articles if I didn't do it already. The ones specifically the ones for the Bishop visit and the.
Yeah, I didn't have any articles. I just had a bunch of links. And
Okay,
that's
well,
where I was going, what am I supposed to send them? A link? Something's not right. And
Yeah,
then the hurricane hit and
I'm going to forward you the articles right now.
all right. To my email, please, not my,
Your email, right?
yes, please.
Okay. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll do it right now. Okay. It's got Steph's name on it, but because she created.
doesn't
these
matter.
articles, but I'll send them to you. About the two major events we got. I'm going to forward them right now. Okay. Forward to Karen. Debbie, I'm going to send them to you too, because we have to get them out in other newspapers. So I'll send them
What are
to
you sending me?
articles about the bishop's visit and about the Order of St. Luke. The Reverend Josh Acton is coming to our
Now,
church.
I'm going to tell you one thing too. I was on the website for the church today
Yeah.
because I was going to try to do this on YouTube, but I can't. I don't know how to do it. So long story short, you have a bunch of old things on there that need to come off
Yeah.
under events. And the
Okay.
events, some of them, they're not in order. So you go from like October and then you jump to September, where it should go with, it should go all the Octobers. The Septembers are all over. You know what I
Okay.
mean? That has to be,
Right.
I mean, I don't know how to go in and take them out, but I know that needs to be done.
Okay. That's something we could bring up with Greg because he actually works. I think he's updating the website. for
Oh,
us
okay, good.
In the office. Yeah. We can ask him because
Okay.
that's something that is something that needs to be checked out. I didn't realize that. But yeah, he's I think he does that on a regular basis. And
Oh, good.
yeah, we can ask him to look into that. So what I did was I just sent you, both of you, a copy of the articles that Steph wrote on the bishop's visit and the Order of St. Luke event coming up on the 15th. The bishop's coming October 9th. Just to kind of bring you guys what we did, Rob Virtue met with me today and we called Stockton University and got them to post on their radio station, and they're going to put it in their college newspaper for us. And they're going to establish a relationship with us going forward where we could send them anything that we want that we would like to have coverage in South
And who's
Jersey.
this, Bill?
Stockton University.
Oh, I know where that is. Yes.
Radio, television, both? from
Both.
Stock- Okay.
Radio and TV. So like I said, what we could do is if you have, I don't know if I gave this to you. I know Karen, I know you're out of the area, but I don't know if you got the newsletter, Karen. I'll show you. What we
I
did.
haven't gotten it yet.
Not yet. Okay.
No, it'll probably get forwarded to me.
All right. Because what we did, and when Debbie was with us at the meeting, I handed this out to those who were there. It's the October calendar. It's got all the events for the month in
Oh,
it.
awesome.
So you should get this in the newsletter. If it's forwarded to your address, you should get it. And Deb, I think I gave you a copy of
Yeah.
this. So what we got to do is go down the list, and I could tell you pretty much what's covered already and what's not. And then as these things come up, we could get people who's ever running these events to write an article for us, and then we could send them out to the local newspapers and to the radio, to the local radio. And I would work with both of you on this. So this is fine. I know like the bishop's visit's been plastered. We contacted News 12 New Jersey and Channel 6 Philadelphia for
Okay.
TV. So those are the two major networks we contacted for television. It appeared, both of them appeared in the Crestwood Sun, the Manchester Times, and their sister newspapers. At least they should have been their sister papers. And their, of course, our Times newsletter and the bulletin. And we wanted to send these out. Like I said, that's why I sent you the articles. We want to get them on the local radio and the newspapers.
Now, is it a regular pamphlet you have, or is it just what I saw here, just a written up thing?
Just a written up article.
Okay.
Stephanie. Yep.
It's not a flyer. That's the word I was looking for, a flyer.
I don't think for the bishop, I don't think Greg made a flyer.
Now, the bishop doesn't look like it.
Yeah. But Josh Acton, we have a flyer. We do have a flyer for that.
Josh Acton, let me see.
Greg could probably email it to you from the office.
Yeah, that would be
He made
good.
it.
Then I can do what you want me to do with it, because I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Not a problem here. Do I have? Yeah, I have a copy of it here. This is what it looks like. This is the Josh Acton event. This has been going around church. This. It's got his picture here. There's a
Yeah,
little-
have him email me that.
Deb, I can get Greg to send this to you too, if you want. And then when we work together on the newspapers and stuff, when we want to send stuff out to them, all you have to do is shoot them an email. Email them this flyer and email them the articles and they'll get it. You know, that's the easiest way to do it. And then, you know, some of those links I sent to you, Karen, they should have come with phone numbers. If they don't, I can give them to you.
Well, see, you're going between two phones. You're doing my work phone and my cell phone.
Okay.
So if you are texting, keep it to the
I only have one phone number for you, I think.
yeah, you're texting to my 772, but when it emails, it goes to my work. So if you put everything on my work, then I have it all there.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. I could email.
Let me just see, Bill, I have it in here.
Debbie, is the best way to contact you at home or do you have a cell too or no?
I have a cell phone.
All right. I mean, do you want to share it or would you rather I call you at home if I need to reach you or just email you or what? What's the best way to reach you?
You could email or you can call me at home. I'll give you my cell phone. We don't have a land phone. I just have a cell phone.
Cell phone? Okay. All right.
It's 856
856
816
816
0934.
0934. Debbie Fitchers. So, okay. All right, great. Yeah, and then I can actually, do you text too or no? You don't text?
Yeah, send me
You
a
do?
text. I probably see that too, more than an email, because I'm not real good with email, to be perfectly honest, since I retired.
That's
But,
okay.
Text I will see.
All right. All right, that's great. All right, 856-816-0934.
Karen, can I help you?
All right. Yeah, so I'll shoot you a text. I'll text you like I'll send you newspaper links, like lists of newspapers. And
Mhm.
hopefully, like if you
Thank God I
pull them
didn't
up,
look at anything.
you can click on any one of them and it'll give you contact information,
Yes, I'm done.
any
here.
number of them. You know, and then we could work together on sending the articles
That's
out
why were you
and
on?
then we'll get them out through email. I could send them out on my end.
You're on that side.
But if
yeah,
you
I'm
want,
on
you
that
could,
side. I'm on
you know,
this.
basically just call any one of them and tell them who you are and tell them what we're trying to do. And if we can establish a relationship with these radio stations or the newspapers per se, we're working with newspapers, then, you know, then we can send them email on the other end.
So
Yeah.
there's different flyers you want to
Inundated.
get out to the media.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm gonna try to do is have, like, Karen wanted to know if Greg could email her the Josh Acton flyer. And if he could do that, and we have that in our possession, and by email, we could send the articles and the flyer to the newspapers
Right.
for anything, really, for any event.
Yeah, the Sonata, whatever you do. Yeah, I mean, it has coverage on it, but not
So
full coverage, something like that.
that's, I guess that's the plan. Like I said, so far, like I said, the October events, most of them are in the papers, except for some of the smaller things coming up. We could put on community calendars through the newspapers. And I have a list I have a list of papers that I used in the past, but and radio stations that I used in the past for some other stuff. But we could stick with local. I say like stick with local stuff. For instance, the Asbury Park Press. Everybody reads that.
Mhm.
Crestwood Sun's covered for the two major events, but there's other stuff we can cover in there down the road. The Manchester Times prints every week, as you know. That comes out every week.
Mhm.
And
It
their
has to be in by
deadline
a
is
certain
usually-
time, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, see, they print every week, and their deadline is usually the Friday before the next publication. So, like for instance, October 1st just came out, and the two major events that we have, along with a couple other ones, are in there. So the next time around, let's see, we got what's coming up in October. We could do. We've got the Bible study's already taken place.
Everything in October is taken care of already, or no?
Most of it.
Okay,
most of
what's
it.
not taken care of? That's an easier way of doing it instead of going through what is.
Well, how about I'm looking? How about the pasta and more at the end of the month, October the 29th? We would need. I'm trying to think. I think Steph in the ECW and the men's club, I think, is running that. I think.
Now, do you have a flyer on it?
We don't. We got to get information from them, or from Stephanie, or from Al, or from whoever's doing this dinner, and then if they can write up a information for us and give it to us,
Then we can put it out on these places.
put it out. Yeah. Then you've got on October 19th, Boscov's Friends Helping Friends Day from 8 a.m. till 11 at the store in Toms River. Now that's Steph's event. So she can give me information on that. If she didn't put it in the papers already herself,
Right.
we could do it. That's something else we could do.
Right.
There's a Medicare seminar coming up on October 14th.
Is that already in the,
I could check. It might have been published already, but like I said, the last two that I mentioned to you are not, they don't have
Okay.
information. We could work on those.
okay, get us
Yeah.
the flyers and then we'll get them out. I have that list you sent me. I was just looking at it, but it looks like a bunch of radios, I think.
Okay.
That's why I was just. How's your mom doing?
All right, she's coming around.
Good.
She's hanging in there. It's just that she's got ovarian cancer.
Right.
Oh my
So-
God.
Yeah.
At her age, it's even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's,
How
Yeah.
old's your mother?
84.
Wow.
Yeah.
quiet.
All right.
Okay, so I'm just,
You know what I'll do, Deb, for you? I'll send you text links like I sent to Karen on the newspaper lists. And I look for those on your phone when I put your phone in my.
So you're sending me, say it again, you're texting me what?
I'm going to text you a list of local newspapers, and then we can work on sending those out too. And Karen, I'll send them to you too.
all right. Yeah, I think what and this is just a suggestion, Bill.
Yeah.
I think because some of us are not 100, I don't know about you, Debbie, but I'm not 100% clear about what I'm supposed to do. I know I'm supposed to be talking to people and sending out flyers
Mhm.
to them.
What I'm getting.
Yeah.
Right. But I don't know where or what or to who. So, I mean, I can get, excuse me. Mona,
Yeah.
come here. It's enough. It's all right. So what I'm thinking is if we can do a list, okay, like, okay, here are the radio stations, here are the newspapers, here, whatever. And then you go, okay, here's the flyer. All right, I'll do the first 10 or I'll do the first, whatever. I'll get it out to these first, I don't know how many people you have helping. So maybe it's 5 I do instead of 10, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
think because we're also green right now in this,
Mhm.
that if we have the information to go at, I just opened an email you sent me and I have a text message rather, and I have like no idea. It's just press wire. Now I see the top 40 radio stations, but I don't even know, like some of them are in, like we got a Toms River one, 2 Toms River ones.
Yep.
And those are the only ones I would use. Actually, there's another one. I would only use the Tom's River ones because like Teaneck, Princeton, I think is too far. Morristown, Cedar Knoll, I think all these are a little too
Those are
far.
all. Yeah,
I
those
even
are-
got Texas. I don't think they're coming from Texas, but Trenton, you could get somebody. But that's what I'm thinking. It just has the name of the radio station, but it doesn't have phone numbers or anything like that. So I can't do it Saturday morning, but Bill, what I'd like to do
Yeah,
is because I have another meeting Saturday morning. I'd like to get with you maybe Saturday afternoon or
sure.
Sunday sometimes, because Saturday and Sunday is really the time when I can do this stuff. During the week, I work till 5 o'clock. Like right now, I'm on my work time sitting doing this, and I'm really not supposed to be, but
Okay.
so that's why I'd like to be able to do something like this and have it, like even if, sit down, set it up, and then everybody can have this. So whoever can help can say, hey, I'll take this flyer, I'll send it to these people. You're going to take this one. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, okay. Do you
Yeah.
understand? I think it would run smoother instead of like, I don't know how you feel, Deb, but I'm very green here with this right now. I
Yeah,
can
no,
send out
that's
emails and I can
understandable.
talk to people. That's not an issue. But I
It's all
don't actually really have 100% direction. I guess that's the word for as to what I'm really supposed to do. I know talk and get it out there. That I do know, Bill. Public
Sure.
relations is not my thing. Sales and marketing is mine. More sales.
All right.
So,
Well, you know,
but-
I just, Deb, if you'd like this too, I just sent you this. This is the top 10 radio stations in Ocean County.
you
I
just sent it to
emailed it
me.
to you.
You emailed me.
You want email you this too, Deb? You want this?
You can email that too. Did you text that as an attachment?
Oh, it's an email. It's an email.
It's
list.
just a
It's an
link.
attachment. Yeah. Yeah. All you have to do is click on the link. and
Here,
you'll-
Deb, this is what it looks like.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to email it to you.
My phone. I
I'm
got
going
my-
to forward it to you.
okay.
Okay, but now let me see what happens when you open it.
Let's see.
Come on, open.
All right, Deb, here it comes.
I don't have a text.
I'm going to email it to
Oh,
you.
okay. So now let me ask you this. Okay, I could do this right now with you, Bill.
Yep, I
Okay,
just
so
sent it
you
to
got,
Deb, email. All right, so.
So Manahawkin, you're not gonna use.
I haven't have it in my file. I just dug it up. It's top 10 radio stations in Ocean County. Some of a
Okay,
lot of them
so
are
do
in our
you want to
area.
use Manahawkin or no?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Manahawkin's good. That's our area.
Okay, Atlantic City, that's 50 miles away. I don't really think anyone's going to come from Atlantic City.
Okay.
Belmar, I guess they would. I don't know.
Yeah.
Where's Wall Township? I don't know. Is that close?
Wall is that Monmouth County? That's up by Wall, that's up by Point Pleasant. It's just in the Point Pleasant area up that way. Route
Yeah, I
32
think
area. Yeah. Let me see what I got. Newspaper.
Belmar is really not that close to us. I mean, that's like exit, I think it's 117, if I'm not mistaken.
That's
Bayville is close to us.
more than.
Tom's River is.
Yeah, Belmar's.
Atlantic, I'm sorry, Debbie.
Belmar's
is
a
it-
good hour and a half or more away.
Yeah, I think, see, like
Belmar,
some of these I don't think we can use, and I'm just guessing. Do you have it open, Deb? Do you go by Deb or Deborah? I'm sorry.
Debbie, I'm looking at the radio stations. What are you looking at?
Right, I'm looking at the same thing. Out of these, what ones do you think we can use? I actually really don't think you can use all of them, Bill, and I'm not trying to be a
Okay.
negative nanny, but I mean,
No,
like,
that's okay.
if I lived in Atlantic City, I wouldn't come up for a pasta dinner when I have Italian places right there in my own town.
Oh, no, I understand that. I understand. That's the thing. We kind of got to narrow it
Or
down. That's
something
all.
that's a 20, maybe 30-mile radius.
I
because
like that.
Maybe a 30-mile radius.
to be
That's a
honest-
good.
honest,
that's
the
good.
majority of the people that come to these dinners and events are senior citizens. And I'm one of them. And I'll be honest, going out at night isn't my most favorite thing.
You can't see
No.
Well, it's.
and rides.
Well, what my concern is driving through these pine barrens, you've got deer all over the place.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, so then I would say on this list, Bill, Deb, what do you think?
Yeah. what do you
I would
think?
say probably, I think Belmar's too far, personally. The first one I see we could use would probably be,
JRZ. They do real good for us, and I got to tell you both in the past, they've really helped us.
who is it?
WJRZ 100.1, the radio
100
station.
point- I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, JRZ.
Oh, all the way down there.
Yeah,
Okay, so I would go
WLBM.
with WJRZ.
Mhm.
Skip a line.
That's Tom's River. Then
Tom's
I
River.
would go, wait, I
Yeah.
saw other Tom's River. Oh, that's
Yep.
that's the one. Bayville is not that far from us.
No,
We could do that one.
Manahawkin.
Debbie, I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Manahawkin?
Minnehaha. Yeah.
I don't know how close that is. I don't know. I don't know anything about Manahawkin.
That's WJRZ radio. I guess it's the same one. It's.
Oh, it might be just a
Yeah,
different
similar.
branch.
it's
There are a
one-
couple different listens of the same number.
Oh,
Yeah.
Now, Princeton, how far is that?
that's pretty far.
Princeton, isn't that like, is that?
Isn't that like by Trenton? I know that's an
Trenton,
hour.
Right? Yeah.
I
it's
know
about
Trenton's an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, so out of this list, am I wrong? We came up with two
Yeah.
that are close
so
to
far you did.
us.
Yeah, well, you got WOBM and Bayville, the Toms River area. They cover Toms River. WOBM. You got WJRZ. and I
Right,
think
that's
you've
Tom's
got,
River.
There should be 101.5 on here too. It's New Jersey.
me just say.
101.5. With the exception of a couple like local radio stations, real local that you don't hear much. Just going I don't think.
I don't see 101.5. Let me see. I hit view more. Let me see what it says.
101.5 is another major station in this area.
1015. All right, I can look it
Jersey
up.
101.5. Yeah,
Okay.
those are pretty much the ones we should probably stick
All
with.
right, so these are the ones we'll go for radio.
So.
Yeah.
That's WJRZ 101 is 100.
0.5
1 and 100 and 101.5. So it would be that. Those.
and WOBM 92.7.
So there's two WJRZs, correct?
7.
there's only one. And I don't know why it lists like different numbers. I was kind of thrown by that, but
I didn't
there's
see
an
it twice. I
oldies-
only saw it
oldies
once
radio.
here.
Yeah, I mean, there's an oldies radio. There's a WJRZ FM radio. That's the one. Beach Avenue, Manahawkin. That's the station. WJRZ FM radio.
Okay, it's on Water Street.
There's a Toms River number and there's a Manahawkin number, I say.
Yeah,
that
1001 Beach Avenue, Manahawkin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you either one of those, if you reach out to them and we tell them what we're doing, because they like and we could remind them that they've been super helpful in the past to us. They've actually ran a lot of our community events on their calendar, so that they would be they should be receptive to us.
Okay,
OBM is okay. They're a major station. We know who they are, and just have to touch base with them, tell them what we're doing. But if you want, what I could do, would you like me to write up something and send it to you guys about like what we're doing here, or do you want?
yeah,
me to send you
I
anything?
think I would like that.
Okay.
And I can always ad lib anything else I need to.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. I'll get that out to you. We'll get that out today. And,
Okay,
so
then I
and-
can make calls on my lunch as well. I could do that too.
okay, that sounds good. I'll email you the Josh Acton flyer. I'll get this out to you guys through Greg when he comes back on Monday. You'll get that, and then the other events that really need the coverage that I see on this October list are the thing at the end of the month, the Boston Moore. That's a church event, major church event, and
And the
the
Boscon.
Boscon Friends Helping Friends. And oh, wait a minute, the Holiday Craft and Vendor Fair. That's coming up too on the 22nd. Wow, okay.
Do we have a flyer on that one?
I think Joanne runs that. Joanne Smithson runs that, I think.
Okay, the pasta and more is on what date?
October 29th, Saturday.
Oh, come on, pin.
Yeah.
10/29.
Yeah, the Boscos event is October 19th. And then the Holiday Craft and Vendor Fair is October 22nd. Saturday. The Boscos
Okay.
thing is a Wednesday. That's the 19th.
Okay. All right, so these are the three things that we want to put out to these radio stations. Am I correct in that?
Yeah,
Okay,
I think Steph's got Crop Walk covered in the papers. Crop Walk is the 16th on a Sunday. Maybe we could, do you think we should put that out on the radio or no?
why not?
All right. Now before events. Okay.
Now, my only question to you is you're going to send us something to talk to these people.
Yeah, I'll type up a short, paragraph. That's all. It's a short little thing about what we're doing and what
Okay.
we're trying to accomplish. And we'll get it out. So I'll get it out to both of you sometime later today, tonight.
All right, and then you want to, I don't
And
know,
then-
how do you want to do this, Debbie? Do you want to take one radio station, I'll take the other and do all four, or you want to do 2 and 2? How do you want to do this?
Yeah, whatever
I
you
mean,
guys
is it
want to
just
do.
Debbie and I that do this, the telephone?
Well,
To,
yeah, I'll work with you both of you on this. We can split it up. I'll call a few of them. If you want me to do it, split it up. We can call a few.
well, we have 3 radio stations and
Okay.
4 events coming up.
4 events. Yeah. So we want to contact the 3 local radio stations. And then I'll look up, I'm trying to find an index of local newspapers. I have a list, but if I can find where I got it from, I'll email it to the both of you. If I can find
Okay,
it. I have it. It's just I have to figure out where I got it from and find it on the internet and then send you the link.
Have you talked to any of the local papers about advertising in their paper?
Yeah, we reached out to a few of them already. I'm trying to think. The Asbury Park Press. That's like the Manchester Times already. They've already established relations with us. We have them.
do
They'll
they
do
charge
everything.
us?
Nope, it's free.
Because we're a church?
We're a church, yeah. Oh, I'm going to tell you, we got on the patch, the Manchester patch. Posted on the patch, and we've got News 12 New Jersey, and we've got, I mentioned Channel 6 Philadelphia. So Rob Virtue is working with me on the TV end.
Okay.
So he's helping me with that end. And then this way, if the 3 of us could do the radio and the newspapers, then anybody else that jumps in on board wants to help. And, and wants to take care of the church stuff, that's great. And then this way, the 3 of us, we could handle the newspaper and the radio. I'll split up with you. And, I think we'll be in good shape. So that's what I've got. Those are the events coming up for October. Now, as November gets closer, I'll bring you up to speed on the November events. Steph has a list of the November events coming up that need the coverage.
So if you want to send an email out.
Yeah.
And say, and split it up.
I can't hear her.
I can't hear you. You went,
You
we
muted? I think she's muted.
can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Debbie, you muted?
You'll take that radio station. You can't hear me?
Debbie, we didn't hear
No.
anything you said.
Okay,
Before
can you
that.
hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
If you put an email out listing the events and then put my name, and this is the radio station I should call.
Mhm.
Karen could call this radio station for the same events, and then you could call another radio station. And
Yeah.
if you have the flyers, if you attach the flyers,
Yep.
you call the radio station, I can say, I have a flyer I can send you, or just give them the information over the phone, whatever.
Yeah, that works. That works.
Let me make it simple.
Because there's 3 radio stations, we can each take one of them.
Mm-hmm.
That works.
And then moving forward, we'll just have the same radio station. So they
Yeah.
all know the same person's calling from St. Stephen's.
Yeah,
Going
I
into
agree.
November, December, whatever,
Yeah.
just keep it going. Say, okay, guys, here are the events. You call your radio station.
Right.
All right.
That's a
Well,
good, that's a great
That's a
idea.
fantastic idea.
You said it a lot easier than I did.
Yeah. So if whichever one, if you want to pick one, I'll take whichever one you don't take. So you
It
got
doesn't
OBM,
matter.
you got JRZ, and you got
We
what's the
got
other-
two WJRZ and one
115.
WOBM. The 101, I mean, the 100.1. Anybody want these phone numbers? I'll give them to you.
No, it's on the thing that Bill sent.
Okay,
Yeah, we got it.
I'll take 101.
100.1.
I'll take the 92.7.
All right. So Deb's got JRZ. And Karen, you got OBM.
Yep,
All right. And I'll take 1015.
right. That's a JRZ as well, just a different branch. That's the oldie branch.
Okay.
Okay,
Appreciate the help. This is awesome. And like I said, if I can I'll get the flyer out to you guys through Greg with the OSL event. And then any of these other events that we have information for, if Greg can email, he can probably just send them directly to you two, or he can send it to me and I can forward them to you on the other events coming up. And then
Sounds good.
then we can get the radio station and newspapers involved. And like I said, if I come up with the list, if I find the list that I have here, the radio, the newspapers I got, where I got them from, if I could find them, I'll send you both the links. And then you'll have the papers too. And then we can
and
split
then
the
we'll
papers.
each pick a paper.
Take a paper.
Now, do you have certain people that are already handling the Crestwood Sun, the Manchester Tunes, and Chimes
Well-
newsletter and all?
Yeah, that's the thing with the
Okay.
news, with the local stuff. See, Steph was writing a bunch of articles for the local stuff as it is. And she wants to help with it, but she had asked me, she said, are you going to get additional help with the papers? I said, well, I'm going to try. So if you want to work on the Crestwood Sun, the Manchester Times, we could split those up too and work on those. They're local. Like I said, the Manchester Times publishes every week. The Crestwood Sun publishes monthly, and they just came out. And then they have the Manchester's every week, so we can get something into them on the events coming up, and they'll publish them for us. If they're not already published, we can check them out. I'll let you know.
What are those papers? I don't live in your.
The
area.
Manchester Times and the Crestwood Village Sun. The Crestwood Sun is a Crestwood Village Whiting newspaper, general vicinity up here.
Mhm.
And the Manchester Times is part of the Gannett chain. They have the Tom's River Times, the Berkeley Times, the Southern Ocean Times. I think even Brick, maybe.
They're in all the villages. All the
They're in all
villages
the-
have them in their clubhouse all the time, and in like
Crestwood Sun. Yeah,
restaurants have them, and the barber shops and the clubhouses have them. I mean, I get mine delivered once a month. I think it's once a month they come in.
Yeah.
Because I don't live in your area, I don't get these papers at all. Where I
Where
am,
do you live, Deborah?
Little Lake Harbor Township.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
get the sandpaper.
Oh, is that what it's called? The sandpaper?
the sandpaper. Yeah, we tried to reach out to them. They don't cover this area up here.
No,
They
I'm
don't
sure
do
you
it. They appreciated our interest, but they came back and told us they don't cover Whiting. But that would have been a good avenue because LBI is
It's a nice little paper. I mean, it's a nice.
it is very informative. It's good. But I appreciate your ideas. That's awesome. We can split things up and we have
Divide and conquer. That's what you have to do.
divide and conquer. Absolutely.
This way, nobody's being overwhelmed either.
Yeah. Everybody tackles a piece of it and it'll all get done. We'll be very pleased. So that's pretty much what I've got. And
Okay.
if there's anything else that you have an idea on or any suggestions, you want to get in contact with me anytime, and then let me know. And then I'll get you the information on the upcoming events. And then we'll tackle the radio and the newspapers as it gets closer. We'll tackle it accordingly.
Okay.
So
That sounds good. Yeah, thank you both for coming on. That was awesome of you to take time to come on today.
Oh, you're welcome.
So the next actual meeting is coming up. I don't know if you're going to be available for it, but the next meeting coming up is the 23rd of October on Sunday after church in both services.
Are you zooming?
We're Zoom and YouTube.
Okay.
Yep.
well, as far as I know, I'll be in church.
Okay. All right. That's great. All right.
I'll still be down here, so.
All right. Yeah, so definitely, tune in for that if you can, Karen, and then we'll, like I said, I'll keep you both posted and we'll work together on this stuff. Won't be a big.
Sounds good, Bill.
Yeah, we'll tackle the three of us. We'll get it done.
Yep. Okay,
Appreciate your help. Thank you both.
everybody have a great weekend. Be safe.
You too. Take care, Deb. Bye, Karen.